I want to stick with Amazon's Prime event and bring in Melissa Burdick, PacView president and a 10-year Amazon veteran. So, Melissa, anecdotally, I feel like I got a few more things on Prime Day than usual. I don't know if that is an example of a broader trend, but how did it stack up for you?
Yeah, well, if you notice what he was just talking about in terms of what people are buying, it was different this year. There is a bigger focus on household essentials and home. Usually Prime Day is a big consumer electronics event, big ticket item event. But this year, I think that we're seeing a lot of inflationary impact where, food prices are up over 12%. Versus the inflation average of 9%. So people were coming in looking for deals. Deals were at least 30% off in the food space. And so top items day one were things like Frito-Lay chips, Amazon basic trash bags, Cascade dish pods. This is a different year for things like that. So I think that what we're seeing is just a different category shift of what people are actually buying this year.
Why did it take so long for Amazon to get it right? I mean, I feel like we've talked about so many Prime Days over the years that were underwhelming.
I think, honestly, Amazon did not lead as much with their electronic items or brands. When they had heavily, steeply discounted products, their products were discounted up to 48% off. So they definitely had a good year with their own private label products. In the past, I always thought of Instant Pot, iRobot, 23andMe, DNA kits. Those were kind of the big products that they were always pushing. But this year, they did a couple of different things. One was they had better personalization widgets. So when you logged into Amazon, you had more personalized items that were for you. So that might have been a way that you found things. They also had a better emphasis on influencer marketing. In my opinion, that had a hit and a miss. So the hit was they did a much better job of priming influencers off Amazon to drive traffic to Amazon. The miss that I saw this year that has just been a continuation is Amazon live stream. So that's kind of their QVC like influencers talking about products. And some of the chatter that I've heard about is, people, didn't really find it productive or engaging, although it was something Amazon called out today in their notes that they had 100 million views of their live stream. So it continues to be something that they focus on. But, hopefully they will get it better for Prime Day V2 coming in the fall.
Let's talk about V2. What do you think they'll learn from this, and what are you expecting this fall?
That's the beauty of Amazon. It's this constant hotbed of test and learns. And so, this personalization, this influencer marketing, the ways that people are buying more products, they're going to learn from that, and they're going to focus on a V2. One of the other things I like about the Prime Day in October, they did this in 2020 when they moved Prime Day during the pandemic from the summer to the fall, and they moved demand forward. And that really spread out, the demand during the whole Q4, and it kind of sped up, people buying things earlier in Q4. So it has a lot of benefits for Amazon.
And something that we haven't talked about as much is advertising on Amazon. I understand that was a more interesting story this Prime Day around.
Well, every Prime Day, people always spend more money. It was a little bit of a question because of inflation and raising costs. Would advertisers come in? But they absolutely did. We actually did a study, a sample size of some of our clients, and we saw that CPMs increased 36 to 75% above normal levels, but also there were millions more impression volume. That means that just so much traffic that they're able to take advantage of. Amazon also has this great metric for especially CPG companies called new to brand. That metric shows, incremental people are coming in and buying their brand, and that was up hundreds of basis points. So
maybe it's not just that the deals were better; it's that the advertising was also more effective.
Yeah, and it was just a great opportunity. Amazon has a self-serve ad platform, so they make it very easy for brands to come in and bid on their keywords, on their competitors' keywords. So it's a great way for brands to be able to take advantage of the traffic and be able to drive people to their products.
All right, well, here's to the Instapot. Melissa Burdick, PacView president, thank you, as always, for joining us.